Hi everyone, we're the Joneses, and we kind of wanted to um, share some things with our family and friends, and maybe even some strangers, about a situation that we've been faced with, that we're going through. We finally have the courage to talk about it in hopes that it could possibly help someone else. So, with that being said, we do want to announce that we have decided to try IVF again, to be able to become parents. Um, Before we get into that, we just want to kind of share a little bit with everyone where we've come from and why we've made this decision. So, just in case you have any questions, we can probably answer in this first video. Um, so we got married in 2012, and immediately after we decided that we would start a family. um, of course, my husband has a daughter from a previous relationship, who I truly adore, and but of course we wanted to add to our family, so that we could share that bond together. During this time of us trying to conceive, we actually conceived, 4 times, right? 4 times. The first one, I passed it, on my own. We didn't know we were pregnant, but we found out when I was miscarrying. And the other three were ectopic pregnancies. If you don't know what that is, that's when you are pregnant in your tubes. The doctors didn't give us any reasons as to why we were pregnant in our tubes, but it happened. And when it does, there's no way to save the baby, so you basically have to terminate the pregnancy. Um, and the very last one we had, which not a lot of people know, was last year, about 2 weeks before today, actually. We renewed our vows 2 weeks today. And I was actually still on bed rest. I know for the people who saw the videos or attended the vow renewal, you probably didn't know because of all the dancing and stuff we were doing, but I was actually still on bed rest, recovering from surgery. Um, and so we didn't know we were pregnant then either. We were not even trying. Um, we just ended up pregnant, and we ended up losing that one as well. It's been a hard emotional process. Lots of tears, lots of praying, lots of, questioning God as to why this is happening to us. Just lots of questions. There were times when I felt embarrassed about my infertility, but I realized just from just talking to different people that this is something that is so common, that till it's like, every 3 people you meet, somebody either has dealt with infertility, lost a baby, or knows someone who has. So basically, we decided about October last year, maybe.
I believe so.
Okay, to try and start the process of IVF. So we decided to try it. It was very, very interesting. A lot of things took place. A lot of money spent, and a lot of different things took place with different hormones and injections that I had to do, and my husband had to become a nurse. He's probably an expert now, but my neighbors had to become nurses. My friends, like we had to get everyone involved, basically. We didn't share it with a lot of people because we felt that if it didn't work, it would be harder to tell people that we lost another one. And we did try it, and we all of our testing and everything came back excellent. But for some reason, we implanted 2 embryos, and neither one of them stuck. So we were devastated because honestly, I had no clue that this would not work. I was just like, okay, well, let's start getting the nursery ready because it's gonna work, but it didn't work. We still don't know why. My tester is still coming back good. So we decided that we would do the in vitro again. We go ahead.
Like when what my wife was saying, like when we did the in vitro the first time, and we just automatically thought everything was fine, everything was going to work. We've been getting good reports, hearing good results from different people. Um, like my wife went to get the results of her blood work, her pregnancy test at the doctor's office, and I had to go to work. So she called me, and I was like, happy already, like celebrating and stuff like that while I'm at work. And then she told me, she was like crying and stuff. And I'm like, no, because I kind of knew, you know. And she told me, and it was devastating because we was already like, we just knew this was gonna work. We, no wasn't the answer. We people of faith. We trusting in God. We got, our pastor praying for us, our church family praying for us, and
Our friends that were helping with the IVF, they were
yeah,
praying. They
yeah.
they knew the journey. So
And like I said, I was at work and I'm like, man, that was news I just wasn't, I wasn't expecting. And man, I had to go find a corner. Like, I'm not a big crier or whatever, but that really hit me hard. So, I took it hard. She took it hard, and we just, we want to add to our family. We're both 41 years old now. We've been like our journey. We've been trying. We've lost, several, and that's been a hard emotional journey. And I would say especially for my wife, because as a woman, I just want to say this, you may feel like something's wrong with your body, like you're not truly a woman because these things happen. But like my wife said, it's common. It's more common than people actually think. But when we started getting into this and doing research and talking to different people and stuff like that, we noticed like this thing is really common, which is one of the reasons why we decided to do this video
mm-hmm.
to kind of go. We're gonna do it again, our second time. Um, it is expensive. Our insurance has been tremendous, in helping with,
Yes.
paying for a lot of it. My wife, her job is pretty flexible because sometimes they'll call us, call her to come do an appointment or ultrasound or blood work, whatever, like the day before,
Yeah.
at close of business. And, unfortunately for me, I, work and I have to be at work and I can't, my job isn't as flexible as that. So that's kind of like some things you have to be able to deal with, calling your job and telling them like, because even when the last time when she was going to the hospital to get her pregnancy test, I wanted to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we were short-handed. We going through COVID and stuff like that. Thankful to still be working and have work and stuff like that to go to, but I wasn't able to be there with my wife during this time. And kind of knowing, the journey we've been through, you kind of want to be there at those times with each other, for that support, So this our second time going around, and we about to, start this process. I think you went to the hospital and started meeting with
Yeah.
the doctor and stuff
Mm-hmm.
for our second time. So
Yeah. So we've actually been cleared to start our second process on this Friday actually. So we kind of want to bring you guys through the process of IVF, because one thing I want people to know who don't have infertility, this is for everybody. This is for people who have infertility issues and people who do not. Because if you are one of those people that were able to get pregnant and have your child or children, you will understand how much of a blessing that is. Because people like me, we have to do several different things. For the last time, I had to have a hysteroscopy done, where they check to see if your tubes are open. So I had to go under anesthesia 4 times. I had to have my tube tied because it was damaged because of the last ectopic that I had. Plus the transfer and then the egg retrieval. And I have to take multiple injections, and you guys will see that on upcoming videos of the injections that I have to take. And it's a tough situation. Plus, not to mention the emotions that are involved with everything that we're doing, because you're doing all of this and you're spending all of this money, and it's not a guarantee. It's the biggest lottery ticket that we could probably buy, but in the end, it's worth it if a child comes out of it. So we want to take you guys on this journey, the highs, the lows.
If not, we can honestly say that we did everything possible. Right. We didn't want to leave any rocks unturned. Is that what it says? Rocks?
No.
What?
It's stones.
Stones, rocks, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, stones unturned. So we basically, we trying everything that we can do to get the results that we want, which is a baby.
Yes. So
somebody to carry on this Jones legacy.
Yes. That looks like me. No. You cute. So just a couple things that I know people are probably gonna want to know. As my husband stated, yes, we are 41. We are very aware of our age, but I can assure you that we are a healthy 41, or we would not be able to do this. We eat okay.
Kid 10 years old, I'm gonna be 51.
You gonna be 51? No. Yes, we're gonna be 51, but we're gonna be a young 51. I'm gonna still be
wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wise and young. Yeah. Young, not young acting, but young enough to run behind a 10-year-old. Yeah, so we'll be good. But we are 41. We do know that a lot of people our age already have grandkids. Kudos to you.
What you was doing at 14, 50.
Oh my God. So we are aware that some of our friends are already grandparents, or possibly have children that are about to leave their home, and that is great for you. For us, we know that we're going to be starting over. We know that it's going to be a transition, but we are hopeful and ready for whatever God brings to us. We do have faith that this time it's going to work, but we also know that there is a possibility that it won't. And, I can never say that you're going to be prepared for it. But we still standing with everything we went through. We still standing. So, we are so excited about this. I'm really excited about having this to share with people. I talked to a lot of people just to kind of pick their brains to see if this would be a good idea, because we're very, very private. We don't share a lot. And the people who know me, they know me as the goofy Cammy. Why did I say my name like that? but the goofy Kimmy.
Cause you goofy.
Oh my God. Or they know us, as like being fun loving and jokey jokey. Not a lot of people have seen me cry, but this journey may bring some tears, and we are ready for it. They may be tears of joy. We're hoping for tears of joy. But with that being said, we know our age. We are aware of our age. We promise that we will not ask anybody to pay for anything for our kid. We are very capable of affording the child or children, because we might get two.
Might need some babysitters.
Oh, we have babysitters stacked up upon stacked up. You know how many kids I watched? We got babysitters. So, and that means all y'all. So, we are financially able to take care of one or two children.
We ain't just out here having babies. The government taking care of these babies right here.
You said the government will take care of them? Oh, they're not, right?
They ain't.
I was like, you trying to tell me something?
They ain't taking care of them.
Yeah, they ain't. But we're financially able to take care of one or two kids.
We good, baby.
If we get
pockets looking like,
oh God, if we get three, no, but we gonna be able to take care of whatever God gives us. And
by the grace of God, if we don't have it, He gonna make a way. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't never went without nothing, and we struggled. We went through things or whatever. So we know we have kids. And this is kids are a blessing from God, and it's a miracle. So we know that if He bless us with having kids, they're gonna be taken care of, basically.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
Yep. So send us your questions.
We gonna make do like how they made do with our mamas, grandmamas, and great grandmamas. We gonna make do.
What's the ingredients for do? Everybody always talking about making do.
Put it in a pie, baby. Make it do what it do. Put it in the pot. So you gotta eat these poking beans.
Oh, so anything that you create is making do.
Hey, make it happen.
Got it.
Making the ends meet.
So yes, we're gonna be making do.
Hey, so that's what that 41-year-old knowledge will tell you. Cause you've been around some older folks, so you know what it is. Yeah, we gonna do that.
Yeah, so we're gonna be good, and send us all of your questions. You can send questions to me, you can send questions to my husband, and we'll answer you guys and keep you all posted. Next video will be coming on Friday, so that you can see me take these injections. And shout out to my husband, who's been my best nurse even when I was mean.
Yeah. But well, fellas, man, it's just important, because I try to be there for my wife and support her and make her feel comfortable going through the situation, but our role is important. We have to do that. They need that. We need that. You have to stand by them and be that backbone and emotional support and stuff like that, because this journey can be a roller coaster, and their bodies are going through a lot of different things, and they have to go through and do all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to remain patient, and I'll try my best. We'll see how it goes. So y'all just, stay tuned for this journey. Okay. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, please share them with us. You might know something that we could possibly do that'll help us in our situation as well. So it can help somebody else too.
Yeah. All right.
See y'all later. Y'all.